Hello and welcome to another match of the Reversed Captainsmode tournament. Is the AtoD, a third edition of Dota 2. And we are going to be seeing for the third time today, it is Mouz Sports taking on Team Empire this time to see if they can get a win to the board. And Empire, they are a team that was not initially announced for this tournament, but they replace KP. They replace KP. So that is why they are here, and we are going to be seeing another Empire game after this one as they then take on the Turkish team. And we are going to be seeing, like I said, the Reversed Captainsmode. So just a rundown of how this really works. So the idea about Reversed Captainsmode is that you draft for your opponent team. That means that the bans that you do are bans that you do not want your opponent to pick for you. So we've seen Meepo and Medusa banned out the entire day already, and this is the first time that we actually see a Chen ban out, which is quite interesting, as we have not seen a Chen yet in the entire tournament, not banned nor picked, as it is a fairly strong hero. So don't really want to have that. We have got, of course, I mean, the way this is further working, just to continue that train of thought first. We've got Mouz Sports on the Radiant side. The heroes that you see appearing on the Radiant side are the heroes that actually are drafted by Empire. When it's Empire turn to draft for Mouz Sports, you'll see the white outline standing on the side of Empire, like right now. But the hero that they pick will appear on Mouz Sports side, and vice versa. So that is the way that works. They do not have complete free options of what they pick for their opponents, because there are some rules they have to obey to. So we have got the teams being forced to draft for their opponents at least one intellect, one agility, and one strength hero. That is mandatory. So at least one of each attribute. And then you also have to draft for your opponent team at least two ranged heroes.
5 seconds remaining.
So that is what you're going to be having to have, and this is one of the two strength ranged heroes in the pool, and they drafted for Mouz Sports. Going to be giving them a Huskar, and now Mouz Sports has the chance to pick up two heroes for Empire, as that is going to be their job right now. We have seen a lot of Necrolytes, but Necrolite in this case will probably not get picked up, because Necrolite is a hero that counters the Huskar, so that is already a nice one to make sure that Empire doesn't get that one, even though Mouz Sports have had the Necrolite all games so far, have run him solo mid, and it's been working out really well for them. So I don't think they're too sad about it. They give away the Klinks, a very early Klinks giveaway, as so far they have given away Klinks, but only when they had some strong lanes against it. So, and they don't really know their lanes just yet. They're going to be handed a Phantom Assassin, a hero that we can see going on the safe lane solo, off lane solo. It can just be very versatile here. It will probably not be that big of a role later on in the game, depending what other carries Mouz Sports is going to get handed. As Empire's... Oh, really? This is the first time that we see Witch Doctor. You know, the thing about Reversed Captainsmode is that you, of course, want to make sure that your opponent doesn't have any disables, doesn't have any strong lanes. And Witch Doctor, he is not the strongest of supports, but he is still having a pretty strong disable. So it's a quite decent hero to be giving away here. Although with the pickups that Empire has done so far for Mouz Sports, they have already secured themselves a Huskar, as in two ranged and an intellect and an agility and a strength hero. So all obligations that they had to fulfill are now done. On the side of Mouz Sports, however, they picked up three heroes that were all ranged. Two ranged and all agility, all agility. Two ranged, so they don't have to do that one anymore. But they still need to pick up one strength and one intellect. So those are kind of heroes that Empire will probably ban out.
Mouz Sports turn to ban.
And it is troublesome to see them banning out a hero that is not strength. Because you cannot... Am I having the attributes wrong, really? Because I don't think so. Because you know that Mouz Sports, they can only pick up another strength and intellect hero for you. No agilities anymore. As we have Mouz Sports, they're just going to be banning out heroes that they don't want to be facing. Or don't want to be playing. They banned out the Ursa earlier today as well. Don't want to be having to deal with it. And not gonna having to, as we might see them banning out the Skeleton King or something as well, even though maybe they want to reserve that to pick it up for Empire. Even though personally I don't think Skeleton King is that bad, because you give your team, or you give your opponent team a solid stun, so, you know, do you really want to give that away? I don't think so. Ricky is going to be banned out here, and the Lich is going to be the last one, so that is indeed an intellect hero, but it's also not a very bad hero. Empire is, of course, it's their first game in this, and I guess Mouse Sports is now a bit more seasoned. I think that's the right word. They've got a bit more experience by now, but it's interesting to see Empire taking a complete different look of things. As by the way, there's of course 2 stand-ins for Empires. They just still don't have 2 solid new members for their lineup. They have got Twista as well as Bagel. Twista actually taking up the drafting role in this case. Vegas, Blurbrain and Scandal are of course still in the team.
10 seconds remaining.
But let's see what the last pickup is gonna be for Mouse Sports. Last ban anyways. As they just ban out melee heroes that they don't want to be dealing with. I mean,
Reserve time.
it's kind of tricky to ban out heroes when your opponent doesn't have any restrictions in which they have to pick for you. I guess it's a bit easier if you still know what your opponent has to pick for you, so you can ban a bit more direct. Because there's no such thing as lane restrictions, etc. So, you know, you can't really have any other indication about what your opponent is going to pick for you apart from heroes that you just don't want to be playing. And of course you also want to be making sure that you pick heroes for your opponent that your team that you have so far is going to be decent against. And you don't want to be having to do that. And
Mouse Sports turn to
they ban out the Slardar, a hero that is pretty decent, I think, with another stun. But they get themselves drafted by Empire a Broodmother, and I actually don't think it's that bad. Because normally when there's a Broodmother and you have got, you know, in a normal game, there's normally something that works well against him. But now you're just forcing your opponent to spend more gold, and so far they only have heroes that need a lot of gold to get big.
5 seconds remaining.
And I'm not too sure how this is going to work out. I actually think it's quite nice for Mouse Sports to have that one there.
Treant Protector.
And there's another Treant Protector. I don't think he's that bad. I said it earlier already. I mean, he is a Treant Protector. I mean, he has his strengths, and I know he has weaknesses as well. But I kind of like Treant Protector. I kind of like it with the living armor, allowing for so much aggression. Though, of course, if you look at the lineup, Mouse Sports knows that they're giving an early aggression hero to a team that doesn't have anything for early game, depending on what the last pickup is going to be as in what Mouse Sports is going to pick up last for Empire. But I will imagine that is not going to be anything that is going to be able to go for early aggression to support the Treant Protector, I guess. Let's see Empire's last pick for Mouse Sports. Like I said, it can be anything. Can be anything at all. Might actually see, I mean, a farmed up Witch Doctor is one of the more terrifying things, so I might actually see a Witch Doctor mid. I mean, so far for potential lanes, I mean, Broodmother can go solo any lane, basically. Witch Doctor can actually go solo mid, but can be going as support, of course, as well. That's probably more logical with a Phantom Assassin also farming up. We've seen a Huskar as support earlier today for Mouse Sports as well, so we might see the same thing again. Well, and that's really support. I guess it was solo off lane. Was that Mouse Sports? Yeah, that was Mouse Sports. We saw him solo off lane. Didn't really work out though. Didn't really work out. As the first blood and all the second and the third blood all went to PGG on his anti-mage.
Mouse Sports turn to pick.
Now, I believe
Zeus.
Fada is a very decent invoker.
Dire team pick.
So, I am not too sure what the idea was behind this. Because Invoker is a pretty mid-game hero as well. And so far, there's not really any mid-game things that Empire can do. Yes, they have a Clinks, which is nice. Gonna be interesting. Of course, they have a Zeus now as well, being handed to them by Mouse Sports. Zeus is one of those heroes that needs a good start, otherwise he's not gonna be able to do anything in the game. So, he can maybe be run as a support, but he's kind of forced to go mid, perhaps. Maybe we're gonna see Scandal playing him, but it really depends if Scandal gonna be picking up that Clinks or not. And what kind of player Bagel is, because he's gonna be playing the other one. I'm giving away the Invoker? I can't.
Prepare for battle.
You know, we're gonna see how it works out. Let's just put it that way. We're gonna be seeing how it works out. Oh, look, a Radiant skin. No, Dire is better. There we go. Anyways, let's see who plays what. Oh, Witch Doctor gonna be played by the Nino, of course, as a support in this game then. And we'll be already having some wards and be warding. Always good. Quickfire once again going on the Huskar. Let's see if they're gonna be letting him go by himself again. I like, at least this time it's not gonna be up against an anti-mage. That's nice. But last time it didn't work out at all. Now let's see if it's gonna be working out this time. We're gonna be seeing Paz playing the Phantom Assassin again, also gonna be a semi-support role. And then we're gonna be having Black playing the Brood Mother. So he's gonna be a farming Brood Mother, already has the recipe for the Soul Ring in there, and the solo mid of course for Farah on his Invoker. No real surprise there. So let's see what Empire has done with their heroes. We're gonna see Blow Your Brain, he's gonna be farming up on the Sniper. We're gonna be seeing Twista, who's gonna be playing the Tree and Protector. Looks like he might be thinking about going inside that jungle. Interesting. Bagel, as support Zeus indeed, has pulled all his... has just got nothing left anymore.
The battle.
Pulled all his regen to someone. Is he gonna be pulling it all to the Clinks? He got a lot to the Clinks, actually. As Scandal's gonna be going in the solo mid-roll with Vigos actually also being pulled some tangos. He is gonna be on the solo offlane. He can do that. He can escape with a dagger over tree lines and heals, perhaps. And he thinks probably that he's gonna be up against the Brood Mother solo anyway, which is indeed the case, so why not? It does mean that we're going to have an aggressive trial in here played by Mouse Sports and a safe trial in for Empire, so that's going to be interesting to see. Yeah, mid lane, Invoker versus the Clinks. It's not bad. Do you see the harassment already going on? But yeah. If Invoker just needs the levels and he can do anything, so... Scandal's going to be getting the farm, which is good for him as well. In theory, nobody should die because, well, Invoker actually... has gone for the Exort first, which you have to do, I guess, because otherwise you will miss last hits. But still, gonna be interesting to see how that's gonna be turning out. As we've got some Lancets here up on the Sniper. He's of course gonna be the one to try and farm. He's got long range, or he will be able to get that anyway. He should be able to do this. He's up against two ranged heroes though. They gave these away. They gave these ranged heroes away. They're gonna have to deal with it. They actually gave 3 ranged heroes away, which is quite insane. Anyway, Mouse Sports. I think they're going to be getting ahead of this trial lane. In the meantime, Black is also going to be having an okay time. He might not be able to farm completely freely, but he won't be able to kill Spectre. Spectre won't be able to kill off him for now. And the thing is, Black will be ready earlier than Vigos is. They're of course 2 different type of heroes. As long as Vigos gets farm and levels, that's also good for him and good for Empire. Very good actually. He will be able to turn games around, but it is definitely not bad for Mouse Sports either to have a free farm and Brood Mother here, because he can be determining the pace of the game as well, especially with the pushes that he's going to be doing at some point, as we see Paz just trying to deny a pool here to Empire. As we're going to have a bit of a rotation, or at least the Nino picking up a double damage rune, looking to be going into that jungle, because he knows that Twista is around there somewhere. He hasn't shown his face just yet. Wait a second. Big Oz! They went for a man fight! That is an interesting way to get first blood. Black getting the better of that one. They just stood there and fought each other. And that was victorious for Black. Very close call though. But he now has his soul ring, so he'll be able to be just spamming out that nuke, even though he has to be careful for the dagger from the Spectre. And of course something about the dagger of the Spectre is even if it hits Black, he'll still be invisible, but the dagger will show exactly where Black is if he moves about. So it's not going to be all that easy for Black to deal with. There goes a dagger. He actually has to back off already. As I said, it just shows exactly where he is. In the meantime, we have Blow Your Brain sitting on only one last hit. Having to deal with it as Quakefa sitting on 12. Might not be as many last hits as he would have wanted to have, but at least stopping Blow Your Brain while farming is something. As they look to be diving this link forward. Here comes also the paralyzing cask, and that's a kill. Sunstrike helping out Blow Your Brain, getting a curse up on him, getting slowed down, getting killed off by the curse alone, but the last hit still comes from Quakefa. And that is something that Empire just allowed their opponents to have. I mean, they allowed them to give the cask and then go for a dual lane. I mean, that's just asking for trouble. In the meantime, Spectre in a lot of trouble again, walks away from the Spiderlings. Spiderlings shouldn't be able to get him, especially not with that living armor up on him, but Black, he's getting control of the lane. So far, bottom lane going in favor of Mouse Sports. Top lane going in favor of Mouse Sports. And Scandal sitting on 15-2 in the middle lane, with Fada sitting on 11-2, so Scandal slightly ahead. I wouldn't say winning yet in the mid lane for Empire, but it's at least not a loss, and that's all they can be happy about at the moment. Scandal, of course, I mean, he's one of those heroes that is going to be ready for ganking around the map fairly early if he's on that mid lane, but the same thing goes for the Invoker, so we're just going to have to see how they're going to be calling their shots and how they're going to be determining where they're going to be going. In the meantime, Twista have to run away from those flaming arrows from Quakefa, and it's Pasta and Quakefa that are still sitting here with no Witch Doctor, no stun. And they're actually going to go for this dagger. Hits upon Quakefa. Here comes the illusions of the Witch Doctor helping out, though the real Witch Doctor is not here, however. Nice counter ward being done. And this is an excursion from Vegas. Decided to go towards the top lane and then leaves the bottom lane to Blow Your Brain. I'm not sure if that's the right call, though. As you see Black trying to go for this. Shrapnel helping out. Sunstrike! Boom! You're dead. Fada getting himself the kill. So now I would say that Fada has won the mid lane because he gets the gold, he gets the experience. And he is definitely doing really well for himself right now, as I mean, I have to say, like, I have now casted what, 5-6 games of Reversed Captainsmode? I think 5, 6, I don't know. But my first game that I casted for Reversed Captainsmode, I mean, it's getting used to a lot of different possibilities that you give your opponent, and getting used to a lot of different scenarios that can occur. And I think Empire is having the same kind of thing, apart from them being the players that still have to work out what's working out for them as they pick up a kill on the Phantom Assassin. Quakefa, though, I'm not sure if that's... Oh, the heal's there. He might be able to pick up Bagel, but he can't. No, he can't. Double kill for Bagel. That's a turnaround. That is gonna be nice for him, Sunstrike. That is not so nice for him. Oh, tower hurting on Black, but he's fine though. As Invoker picks himself up a kill on a Treant Protector in the middle lane. And that's a double kill for him. That was a blood pool that was there. But yeah, I mean, it's, you know, it's you're not used to playing in this mode, so you don't exactly know what you're giving away to your opponents, and now you know, like, okay, you know what? Giving away an Invoker and giving away a Witch Doctor might not be the way to go for it. So, you know, live and learn is the way to go, and I think I mean, the next game we're going to be seeing after this game, another game between Empire, and then it's going to be HWA, so the Turkish team. I think we're going to see Empire trying to change their lineup a bit, but we're not out of this game just yet. A Spectre can still, if the game lasts long enough, take over the game and be all victorious and stuff. So let's not call out anything just yet and just enjoy the game. Okay, I realize I'm the one that calls stuff out, not you, so I will just shut up about Empire giving away heroes that they might not have wanted to give away. Yeah. Oh, Blow Your Brain getting cursed up. The stun is already out though, but look at that damage. That damage should be enough to get the curse going, but Black dies for it as well. The curse still gonna be mitigated a bit. Oh my god, that is the change that happened! Double kill! The change... Oh. Nah, that's not gonna happen. The change that happened with the sniper... or not with the sniper, sorry, with the Treant Protector living armor got actually reworked to also make those damage instances also count for magical damage. And that magical damage that came from the curse, that, I mean, that is something that you can, of course, the Treant Protector give credit for. That is the strength of this hero, allowing for these kind of man fights that actually work in this case. Oh, Scandal going for the Nita one hit, and there he goes! Scandal! Can he turn this game around? I think he might be able to, being the killings that he is. 1 for 0 for 2. He hasn't died yet. He's building towards his Orchid, of course, as we have got Blow Your Brain running away from this Black. Trying to get a little bit extra pressure on this tier 1 tower bottom. So far though, after having a kill, he hasn't been able to get that much push going, and the shrapnel actually hurting him quite a bit. More importantly, hurting his spiderlings quite a bit. As in the mid lane, we have got Invoker, Cold Snap, up on Twista. There goes the Leech Seed, might be able to help him out. There goes the Living Armor, that's going to help him out a lot more. But Violet doesn't really want to dive this, knowing that there was a Klinks around. It's too risky. Aggressive trailing for Mousesports seemingly coming to an end. 6-5 on the kill score. Goldcraft was of course in favor of Mousesports, but now being pulled even once again. It will actually slightly tip in favor of Empire, would say. Ooh, Haunt. Actually, they want to go Black Dagger. One more hit. Boom. Vigos gets himself the kill. And that is going to be Blurry Brain staying alive. The Sunstrike not hitting, and there won't be another Sunstrike anymore. Actually, there won't be. Just, you will be able to heal that one. Yeah. Anyways. Force Staff being built up by... I want to say Force Staff. I think Force Staff. I think he got the no talisman at the start because he wanted to get that extra attack damage. As I said, Invoker, his attack damage has been nerfed, and is, you know, he needs that extra to get those attacks going if he doesn't have that if he doesn't have Blades of Attack. So that's why I thought he actually picked it up, as Witch Doctor goes down to Scandal again. I mean, Scandal is just on fire right now. He can just pick up Witch Doctor with a couple of hits. He's level 9, Witch Doctor is still level 3. So that's a fairly sad Witch Doctor. But that's why I'm thinking still Force Staff and not Dagon. Cold Snap, Twista, where's your Living Armor? Don't run, Living Armor yourself, don't run, Living Armor yourself, never mind. And Fada gets himself a kill, dominating right now. He hasn't been on any pressure really in the mid lane. Maybe now that that Blue Brain comes a bit mid, that he might be under pressure, but he hasn't really felt that much pressured, I think. Zeus goes down in the top lane, but we're following bottom lane because Vigos might be in some trouble, still alive for now. Though Tower is going to be in a lot more trouble unless Vigos can get a deny on that. Shrapnel coming in as well, cleaning out some Spiderlings. Tower still goes down, and Black is going to be able to stay alive. And it will be just fine. Meantime, on the top lane, we've got ourselves Husker running for his life. Already killed off Zeus, but now in trouble from Scandal. Can't kill him off though, as he has his first Oblivion Staff ready. In the meantime, bottom lane is getting some company. For the first time, it is the Invoker that leaves the lane. Gonna go for a Cold Snap up on Blurrbane, and Blurrbane gonna go down very quickly. Giving away Invoker, like I said, might not be the smartest thing. Let's see what he actually bought. It is gonna be a Force Staff. Thank you very much. Thank you very much indeed. Daggers, Twista, trouble. And that is gonna be Life Break. Is it gonna be enough? Overgrowth is actually there. Leech Seed helping out as well. Quakefight, can he turn this around? Can he hit him? No, he can't. A Haunt. It is Vigos coming in for a kill upon Quakefight. It is Scandal coming in for the last hit actually, and we'll be able to pick up Pass as well, unless the Blur does his job. Blur needed. Blur only level 1 though. Dagger needed. Pass. 24 HP. Witch Doctor goes down, and there is the Zeus. And he gets a triple kill. He gets a triple kill. Phantom Assassin was low on HP. We followed that one, so we knew that one. Witch Doctor was low on HP, but also Black. He was right around there. He got a bit greedy, and he paid for that one. Welcome to the game, Zeus. We haven't really been seeing that much of him as he's playing a support Zeus, but getting a triple kill, well, that will definitely be looking good in his book. So far, he's been getting, of course, a double kill and a triple kill, and therefore ending up at 5 kills in total. Doing a nice job there. Quakefight gonna be going for some damage here. Is he? Nah, he's not gonna go for Vigos. I mean, the downside is for going for a flame break up on Vigos is that, I mean, he's got that dispersion. So, you know, reflecting damage is not really something that you really want to be doing. Nice counter word. He's gonna just be standing in the shrapnel. It's only level 1. Actually, it's actually level 4. The slow is therefore actually big. It seemed like it was not that high level. Maybe he was already having the inner vitality on at that point. But I doubt it. Anyways, he's gonna get shot. It's gonna get... Look, your brain! Do something with it. Wait a second. Stop lane! And that is the first time the Fada went down. He got a bit greedy for going for Bagel there. Couldn't get it. Scandal coming in. He got him that kill. And he is gonna be one step closer to his Orchid. And is actually very close. Just needs the recipe, and he has almost enough gold for that one. In the meantime, Black has only taken down 1 tower. This is of course, something that a Broodmother is supposed to do. Like, if I'm talking in a game about the Broodmother effect, which I often do, even though there's no Broodmother, it is having someone on a lane that, if left alone, gonna be taking down your towers really fast. And that is something that Empire, of course, have to deal with. They have to constantly have someone on the bottom lane to deal with that push that is gonna come out from Black. As, and they're actually now coming in with 3. Because here they come. Dagger is gonna hit. They're gonna be able to chase it. There is also the assassination. Is it gonna be enough though? He turns around. He's gonna try to eat Vigos up. It is gonna be the Zeus that tries to help out, but Black is gonna gonna be able to get away. Is there some kind of visibility for him? I don't think so. And why does he keep running? And then no, I don't know. From the shrapnel, I guess. 4 heroes being forced to the bottom lane.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I mean, you know, they save their tower, that's great, but in the meantime, they give some towers, give some space to Mouzeboards. Overgrowth not gonna get casted because that's stupid, annoying. Cold Snap is preventing him from doing so. He can't get anything done, and he just goes down like a rabid dog. Bagel has got himself some mana boost. Probably was pretty rich after that triple kill. Tower taking some harassment. This is, of course, would be the second tower to go down. This is going to be something that Mouzeboards will want to take that gold advantage from. They have got 3 heroes in the middle lane, and they don't really have anybody farming, which is quite troublesome, to be fair. I mean, they've got themselves the Phantom Assassin, who is played as support here. I mean, he's got a Sentry Ward and a boost. That's all he has, and a Magic Wand and a Iron Branch and TP, but doesn't really have that much. In the meantime, Black is going to be in some trouble. Might actually be going down from the tower here, having to run. Actually gets dodged, that's good. As Vigos still goes down to quite far. He's going to get assassinated very soon though. Boom, he's dead. And that is going to be, I mean, still no tower down. And Black is, oh wait, stop fighting Scandal. In trouble, actually getting the curse up on him as well. Where is that living armor? Hello, Zeus, welcome to the party. Scandal still goes down, but as does Phantom Assassin, as does the Invoker, as does the Witch Doctor. Double kill for Bagel. As he is playing a pretty big role, and it looks like Mouzeboards getting nuked down fairly heavily every single time. And that is everybody down apart from Black. And Black is actually going to be able to get a kill upon Blow Your Brain again. That is good for him, because like I said, I mean, he's basically the only carry that Mouzeboards are investing into right now. I don't think I can call Invoker a carry. Not that much anyway, and he has now died twice in a very short period of time. He's still highest on net worth for his team though. And we still have Husker doing a pretty nice job as well, and you know, not bad. But if you look at this late game, you're gonna have a Spectre. I mean, he's not farmed now, but if the time goes on, he will be farmed then. Same thing goes for a Sniper. He's not farmed now, but later on, Cold Snap. I sense a pattern here. I can't reach him anywhere with the Overgrowth, and now Living Seed and Living Armor will help out. There goes the Paralyzing Cast, only hits once upon Vigos though. Creep Wave, not really that helpful. Maybe they can get a tower instead, now that the Living Armor is on cooldown. Fortification gets used though instead. Quakefire can jump to something. Here comes Scandal though, and they jump in! Can he do something? Witch Doctor already goes down. Scandal taking the last hit, and he goes down still, but he takes Husker with him. Lance hits. Fada, trouble. Gonna get hit by Twister, who's gonna get forced back, taking a lot of damage, getting jumped on by Pass and his Invoker that still picks up the last hit. Bagel though, gonna be able to nuke, wants to go for Invoker, and it's Spectre's Dagger that gets it. Bagel gets the kill. Bagel now looking for a Lance, or looking, ooh, nice stick charge uses, doesn't matter, This is a support Zeus, and he is unstoppable. He is 8 for 3 for 5. He is doing amazingly well ever since he was 2 for 3. Which at some point he was. He didn't die anymore, and he only got triple kills and double kills and everything. This is a Zeus that is having a fun game, I think. Vigos, a bit less fun. We're going for a bit of a tanky build here as he picked himself up the Vitality booster. I mean, if he lasts long enough, if he can be staying alive long enough, he'll be able to do enough in a fight to just be standing there with a dispersion. I mean, he can just be, he could be a tanky hero rather than going for a hard carry build, but I mean, as I said, if you look at this game, super late game, you've got yourself a Spectre, a Sniper, and a Klings up against what? A Phantom Assassin, Yeah, Huskarish and a Brutish. I have to say that's a bit doubtful because those are not really those typical hard carries that you see, and neither is Klinks, as I said in the previous game, but he definitely does a better job than the Huskar and the Broodmother. But it all depends on the kind of build. We have seen plenty of Broodmother builds that are very hard carry-like, as we see Broodmother actually picking himself up the Yasha. Probably not going to go for the Manta style straight away though. Oh, he goes for Blow Your Brain, but he didn't realize that Scandal was sitting around there and he just goes down. Well, that's sad. And Eva is back. He goes back instantly towards the bottom lane. In the meantime, his team is trying to get some, well, some space. Trying to gain some terrain in the mid lane, but oh my god, that rhymes. I never noticed that before. But they're not getting it so far. The tower just gets healed up unless Twistle goes down, which he doesn't yet. The cold snap is not going to be enough, but the life break is, and Bagel gonna get cursed up, but no damage to follow it up past, and Nino running away as well as the Invoker already leading the charge to run away, or leading the escape, leading the retreat, there you go. Anyways, Black back on the bottom lane. I mean, he's having a tough time. He's died 4 times. He is not the hard carry that his team would probably need at this point. I mean, I think Mouse Sports was trying to go for something like going for a like with the heroes that they've been handed, going for some early aggression, trying to take towers fast and trying to end the game fast. And with the Broodmother, they could try to do that if the Broodmother gets ahead enough. But she is actually being shut down pretty nifty by Empire, and they don't want to take anything for themselves. I mean, yeah, they don't have any towers down on their sides just yet, but they're doing quite okay. And the longer the games last, the more farm Spectre will have, the more farm Sniper will have, and of course Scandal in the meantime is just trying to do what he can. It is going to be Vigils that they go for, but Scandal already go for Black as well. Black being forced away, the Haunt is there to help out. Black might still be burnt down. Yes, he does. That Orchid doing the works. Fada is getting dusted up, trying to run, but I don't think Scandal will allow it. And he indeed... Oh, the dust actually ran out. And they all run out together. Which is quite interesting to see. It's quite frustrating if you know that your enemy is there. And Vigils is actually going to be maybe in some trouble. He is still having a sniper around him. But Invoker is going to continue running. He's going to be fine. He's not even going to try anything anymore. As in the meantime, we have Huskar. He's got himself the Helm of the Dominator. Picked himself up Gloves of Haste. I'm kind of interested to see if he's still going to go for that armlet. I think he actually is. It would be, of course, a good one. Assassination hits. There is already a dagger up on Fada as well. Getting slowed down slightly. But the Force Staff makes sure that he gets himself into safety fast enough. In the meantime, Black, still dead. No money for buybacks anymore. Obviously. Because he bought back every time. Oh, hey! I really like this. I mean, Scandal realized that someone is about to come to take the double damage runes. And he just snatched it away from the nose of Quakefa and just kills Quakefa with it instead. I mean, didn't even use anything specific, just stood there and hit. Well, actually he used everything. He used the Orchid, he used the Strafe, etc. But it's still quite nice to see that, as Black has decided to go to the top lane, because apparently tier 2 towers are not his specialty. Tier 1s might be giving him more luck, but instantly the rotation comes. Scandal around here with a double damage rune, Bagel hanging around here as well. By the way, you must not forget that lightning bolt actually gives true sight around the target. A true sight around the target in a radius of 900. It's even quite big. So if it's getting used, no matter if it's on Black or not, they still will know if he is there or not. So you have to be careful with that. And now they know that he is there. The dust being popped, the silence is there. Black, run for your life! I don't think he can run from this. The burn from the Orchid will do the job, and Klinks indeed gets the last hit. And he is really not having a fun game. Twista in the meantime still trying to defend the tower. And the thing is, I mean, you constantly get a bit of damage from the tower. It's great. But, I mean, Twister will just heal the tower up. There we go. Trying to block some of the damage. And here comes the cavalry. Blow Your Brain. Bagel coming in. They want to go for Quakefa. Quakefa trying to run, getting assassinated, and will be going down. Scandal actually kill steals that one. Hunt being used, and Nino gonna go down to the Orchid burn. We're gonna have Pass running away, and he will be able to run into safety, but he is the only one of everybody that was there. Invoker is in the meantime trying to push something on the bottom lane. Might be able to get something here, but the thing is, as I said, I mean, you can't really like, this chipping away damage from a tower is not going to be effective, because look, is just gonna get healed up anyway, so why even bother trying? As in the meantime, tier 1 tower middle gets taken down by Empire as a reward. And I just take back what I said at the start of the game. Thinking now it was not smart of Empire to give away Invoker and Witch Doctor, but it's working out well. I wouldn't say it's because of those the giveaways that they did though, because I think Invoker is still doing a very good job. I think he's a very strong hero still in this matchup. Witch Doctor might not be as strong as I thought in the laning stage. Yes, it was, but Empire didn't stick around in the laning stage that long, so that's working out for them. I think mostly Empire is happy that they got themselves a Clinks, which is also why after the draft, or halfway through the draft, I believe it had to be redone. No, that was a different one. Oh, never mind. Never mind me. But yeah, I think they're happy with the Clinks. Sorry, I got confused there. As the Scandal picks himself up a Gem of True Sight. And Spectre is working out okay for them as well. Now with the Vanguard, of course, as we saw him buying that earlier on. Ooh, nicely done. Ghost Scepter helping out Nino, though. Ooh, double Broodmother actually takes down Zeus. That is very nicely done. And Spectre takes down Templar Assassin still on the top lane. So they do get a return kill, 1 for 1. And Black has to be careful here, though. I mean, he's gonna go down very fast if he gets spotted out. But yeah, at least a 1 for 1 trade, killing of Zeus. But the thing is, in this game, Zeus is actually a support, or being played as a support, or started out playing as a support. And he is not really a support anymore at this point. But you still, in theory... you're still, in theory, a support that you trade for your... support Phantom Assassin, I guess also. Support for support trade. As Clinks picks himself up, Black was still hanging around there. I mean, we've seen that. Been there, done that. BKB ready up on Scandal as he also picks up the tower because he's rich. And in the meantime, the battle for the tier 1 tower mid continues. The Living Armor is still there. Twista has found his calling. Ooh, Cold Snap. Uses Overgrowth trying to run. Dodges the Meteor and is going to be able to run. Here comes Witch Doctor's ulti, but already gets interrupted by Bagel's Lightning Bolt. And the tower lives. And the tower gets healed up again. Yay. In the meantime, Goldcraft, from being around 3k in favor of Mousesports, which is really not that much, it is going to go 2 out of 3k in favor of Empire, as they have now picked up 2 towers instead of Mousesports having picked up only 1 tower. In the meantime, whoa, Vigos, don't be too ballsy here. Shadowblade actually just picked up by Blow Your Brain Sniper, and that will be a nice one to have. In the meantime, Experience Graph going very, very, very much in favor of Empire. They've been picking up the most kills and just, you know, got the better out of the engagements, out of the exchanges. So that is gonna be the Haunt trying, Vigos trying to escape. Quickfire, is it gonna be in time though? And that is not gonna be in time for Huskar, at least. That is gonna be the ulti from the Zeus helping out. Pass getting very low from that. And imagine that refresher up on Bagel. He's building towards a refresher. He only needs the recipe for it. And when he has that, I mean, level 9 still up on the Witch Doctor, it does a lot of damage. You should not underestimate that. And there's no really any hero that is building towards those sustainable items like a mech or a pipe up on the side of Mouseport, so they can't really do anything against it. And they're being forced to build towards a pipe. But do you really want to do that? Because you kind of need to build those aggression items, because otherwise you're just going to get rolled over regardless. Because your opponent is going to build aggression items. Scandal, what are you looking for? Looking for a target. Can't find it though. A Scandal. Sorry, Blow Your Brain. Took down tower. That was the last tier 1 tower standing on the side of Mousesports. No longer though. No longer. Black in the meantime is still dead. Curious to see if he's gonna be going on to a different lane. Again, I don't know. I don't know. Giving Broodmother away was an incredibly good pickup for Empire to give to Mousesports. Well, I'm not 100% sure about that. Because I'm also thinking that maybe it's the way that Mousesports is implementing it in their lanes. And maybe if Mousesports ran that Broodmother as a solo long lane and then farming up something else, or Broodmother as a semi-support or something, a utility hero of some sort, or a jungle hero perhaps in a way after getting some levels, would have been better. But the thing is, Empire has declared the laning phase over so early on in the game. Apart from the mid lane where Scandal just continued farming for a while, as that was a Scandal just picking up Roshan. He can do that. He is Clinks with a double damage roll. Of course he can do that. But I don't know. I mean, remember that time when Broodmother was one of the first picked heroes? Remember? When Broodmother offlane was super duper common. What happened to that era? I guess I mean the aggressive trailing of Mousesports kind of also failed. Huskar is still doing okay-ish. But not as okay-ish as he should be doing. Maybe if they went for a safe lane Huskar. Maybe. Twista, Invisible, gonna go for black. They know he's there. He's showing himself. There's an overgrowth. There's lightning bolts to get the vision. But there's also Fada hanging around there. Black though, gonna go for Bagel there. And there's the Haunt. Black is gonna be trying to stay alive. The Haunt happens. It is gonna be Black that's gonna get cornered there. They don't see him right now though. The dust that's gonna be helping out. And that is gonna be getting him killed indeed as Broodmother. Sorry, Huskar already went down in the mid lane. That was actually Klings just picking him up. And Fada actually TP'd to home because he knew that he wasn't safe anymore. So he left Black to die. But I mean, this game is so out of control for Mousesports. They have to hope that Empire makes some giant ass mistakes and then take the game. But before that, this is Empire just casually having control over the game. They don't try to force out anything. They're just trying to take advantage of the desperation that Mousesports obviously feel because they don't have that immense, insane late game thing that Empire has going for them. So, I mean, Mousesports have to try something. As Scandal just is gonna be going for the Nino. And that's him dead. Boom. Oh, he stays alive! Nicely done. The stick charge is helping him out. And Scandal. Just a bit too confident there and trying to get that kill and trying to think that he had it. Doesn't get it. Or maybe he was too careful that he didn't want to dive up the high ground, but cost him a kill. Not that he needed more kills. I mean, he is 13-2 to 9, really. He's doing quite okay for himself, I would think, as the tier 2 tower is going to be under a bit of pressure. Tier 2 top already being taken down, and Mousesports trying to defend what they can. I think Twista is having a fun time on his Treant. I mean, he is just using his liver armor mostly. We haven't seen that many overgrowths apart from helping him stay alive. Oh, there goes the Zeus, already using one ulti, and that's gonna be someone being burnt down. It is gonna be, ooh, there he was. Scandal, going down. Or killing off the guy. And Refresher being used twice for the first time. Because we of course heard 2 thunderbolts.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And that is some smiley faces from everybody. Scandal, smiley face, blow your brain, smiley face, Fada, smiley face. And I don't think Fada has a smiley face in real life though right now. He is dead. And his team... Oh, wait, well, Black dead. Well, his team is not really winning the game for him. He is the highest farmed hero up on Mousesports. And he can't expect that much help from his team. And he can't have that much presence, or as much presence as a Scandal can have on his Klings. And that is costing him a lot of trouble right now. And I mean, as we saw one-on-one, with a bit of help from Empire's Zeus, they can actually get Fada by himself quite easily. Of course, even though the Refresher was used for that. Scandal just showing himself. Oh, he silences up and creep. Awkward. Getting stunned up by the paralyzing cask. This might be a kill. Scandal. Trouble, but he still had the Aegis. Burns it away and is going to be back up in just a moment's time. And this is going to be Mousesports backing off. The Haunt being used. Vegas going for Quakefight. Quakefight jumps himself to the other side of the thing. That's awkward. But he still goes down. Spectre getting the kill. I guess that was actually him jumping to an illusion. Perhaps. Oh, silence up, Invoker. Pops the Ghost Scepter. Gonna be going down regardless, though. There we go. The assassination was even too late. A buyback from Fada is there, but Empire, they don't look to be backing down. The sound of the buybacks does not scare them. And the lack of creep wave also doesn't seem to be scaring them that much. Black ready for us back. Actually, aggressive force stab looked like it, but it was actually his own. And that is gonna be 2 kills for Scandal. Double kill. As that was only one Thunder God's Wrath. As the GG well played goes out, it is disconnects from Mousesports. Their 3rd Reversed Captainsmode game of today. And they lost it against Empire. We're gonna see Empire again though. We're gonna be seeing Empire up against the Turkish team HWA. And we'll see what they have to offer for us, as they have so far got 1 win, 1 loss in this competition. We're gonna be seeing if they can have another win to their name, or if Empire is going to be proving too strong for them. It all depends on themselves. That's the downside of this. You have it in your own hands. You are drafting what your opponent is going to be playing. Vice versa as well though, but it is a lot of it is in your own hand. And we're going to be seeing how they're going to be dealing with it. If they're going to be giving an Invoker away or not. If Empire is going to do that again. This is of course, like I said, the AtoD. It's the 3rd edition of the Dota 2 Reversed Captainsmode tournament organized by Ham Sandwich. Show him some love on Twitter. You can follow him there on twitter.com/HamSandwichDota. And of course you can buy a ticket for this tournament, as this is only the group stages. The playoffs will be casted by Toby, as he is unfortunately not able to cast today. But we'll be casting the next matches again. Don't really know when they're going to be happening, but if all goes well, then he should be able to cast the rest, as I'm just standing in. And of course, I'm not the only one that is casting these matches. You can also tune in to Boberg or to Epi, who are both casting this on Twitch TV. We are going to be jumping ourselves out of this game and see what Empire is going to be giving to HWA in the next game of the Reversed Captainsmode. And of course, if you want to support me, you can find out all about how to do that on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter on SheeverGaming.com. Actually, I can just tell you, it's all under the same name of SheeverGaming on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. Anyways, let's jump ourselves out of this game and get ourselves another match of Dota 2. Stick around.